So Logic dropped the follow up to Bobby Tarantino 2, March 9th. It has 13 songs and it runs for 44 minutes. The mixtape cover, we have Logic seated in the middle back seat and he's fastening a bandage around a bloody hand. And then in the driver's seat, we have a woman who's his wife. And so it creates like this Bonnie and Clyde feel. And then we see his dogs in the car as well. To the left of Logic, we have one of his dogs, and then ducked down behind the driver's seat, we see the other dog peeking from behind. And then we have other little tidbits thrown into the album cover. We have the sign in the back which says Paradise on there, and we know from his album, The Incredible True Story, that's where the narrators were flying their spaceship to. So it was cool to see him reintroducing that into the mixtape cover. And it has like this old rustic Western 50s type feel. So overall, pretty cool mixtape cover. Standouts, we have Overnight, which is a record that discusses the grind to make it where Logic is at now, and people thinking all of his success happened overnight. And then we have Boom Trap Potential. Logic gives us his interpretation of trap rap by delivering a variety of trap-related bars while being conscious. He says, I know I'm a workaholic, but everybody got a vice. I leave them diminished, and I do not know if you know that I am so ahead of my time that my whole motherfucking discography's already finished. The greatest alive, bitch. I've been it. Now go on your business. Can I get a witness? Been smoking and drinking a little bit. There's levels to the litness. And then he follows it up with, I don't sip syrup, but I got friends to lean on. So he gave us some conscious bars as well as some, trap bars. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then we have track 5, Yuck, on this record. Logic addresses his detractors and throws a shot or two at Joyner Lucas, who's the most notable of those detractors. He says, cats beef with Logic. Yeah, they praying. I respond if I ever did. I dare you in this game with no respond. Peace, love, and positivity. That's all I want with you. And then he says, bet if I never picked up the mic, then we might be homies. But you jealous. You look at my life and you feel envy. Which is true because Joyner Lucas has come out outspoken towards Logic. He accused him of jacking the concept of the suicide song that Logic came out with, which, both of y'all are trying to, bring awareness to a serious situation. So that's kind of, childish to like call somebody out on something like that. But anyways, moving on, we have Indica Badu featuring Wiz Khalifa. It's a record that plays off of Erykah Badu, the artist's name, and a strain of weed. And the record celebrates their love of smoking weed, and it also ends at 420, which is the day weed smokers hold dear. And then we have track 13, 44 More. Logic discusses being responsible in regards to his success and the amount of money he earns. He also touches on not blowing it away just to keep up the stereotypical images most rappers portray, which is cool because, a lot of rappers do that. They be flexing like they be having certain things when they really don't. Sleepers, we have Midnight, Warm It Up featuring Young Sinatra, which is basically Logic, but I guess him rapping in another persona of his, because you got his Young Sinatra persona, and then you have the Bobby Tarantino, which we see throughout the album. Throughout the mixtape. And then we have track 11, What's Up featuring Big Sean. Throwaways, we have Wizard of Oz, and track 10, State of Emergency featuring 2 Chainz. My favorites are Overnight, Contra, Boom Trap Potential, Indica Badu, and Everyday featuring Marshmello. My conclusion, I thought it was a great mixtape, more so than Bobby Tarantino one. So it's good to see that he stepped it up and delivered a better version of the mixtape series. And he's very braggadocious on this mixtape. He says, "I can murder your whole album with a 30-second snippet." And if that ain't bragging, then I don't know what is. And I thought the mixtape had great production, and I gave it 11 out of 13, which comes out to an 84%. So overall, it was a pretty great body of work. If you're a fan of Logic, be sure to pick up this mixtape. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.